Hello, hello. Good morning. Alright, just a moment. Just going to post a link in the Facebook group. Oh, I see some people coming in. Hello. Wait. Add a photo. Yes. Okay. We got a new member request. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Hello, Mochi Mochi Yarns. Hello, Hedwig. Hi, guys. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Miranda. Welcome, welcome. Let me just get everything in order. So we're back to the old setup because I was trying out something new last Tuesday. Wasn't working, which is fine. So yeah. Oh, the sun is shining very brightly today. So I might have to adjust it a little bit if it gets too bright. But it's still Scotland, so chances are it won't be too bright. Let's see. Hedwig says, I'm working on my first piece of the blanket. Oh, that's so exciting! Know what you're getting yourself into, and you are allowed to to make it into a pillowcase or a tote bag if you just get fed up with it. Yeah. After, now I'm almost completing my blanket. I'm like, oh, holy cow, this is quite an investment of time. So, but I love that you're working on it. I don't want to dampen your spirits too much. Also, do let me know if the volume is alright. Mochi Mochi Yarns says, I'm working on my second Sailor Swift. My god, I want to read that as Taylor Swift. Sailor Swift t-shirt from Kika Kutuwa Kika. Oh yeah, I know her. That's nice. Good morning, Natasha. Good morning. Right. I'm just gonna get a head start on working on the blanket while we all catch up. How is everyone today? It's a lovely Thursday. Yesterday was very gray and rainy, so for the birthday boy here in my house, that sounds like he's my child. No, my partner had his birthday yesterday, and he was a little upset that it was so rainy. But today is a very nice day. And yeah, we are about to travel to the Netherlands for a week to see family over Easter. So we are going to be leaving very early tomorrow to catch the ferry from Newcastle to IJmuiden, which is, roundabouts like Amsterdam area. which is still a while in the car from my family. Very bright. Yeah, but we're really looking forward to it. So the ferry is overnight, which it's also nice. It's an evening without any Wi-Fi because it is very expensive. It's like crazy expensive, like 10 euros per megabyte or something to get Wi-Fi when you're in between countries. So it's gonna be an evening without internet, really nice. I'm gonna play some games. We have Momo with us on the boat in our cabin. It's gonna be very nice. Chris says, I really want to start the blanket after finishing the testnet. Oh! Well, I'm sure you could do it because you've done a lot of colorwork projects. Not to say that other people can't do it, but yeah. And that's very nice. Hedwig says, the thing is, I have a little project always in my go bag that way instead of a cardigan or sweater. That is true. Before it turns into a big project, you just have one square at a time to work on. And I did also like bringing this blanket along with me. And it was really fun when I then, worked on all of the squares separately, and then after a while I put them together and I was like, oh my god, I've already done this much. So yeah, that is quite nice. Mochi says it's so easy, and she has a video that shows you how to follow the pattern. Oh, thank you for saying that. Mind you, the video is on my Patreon page. The video for the border is on my YouTube channel for everyone to see. I might make a modification to that border video since, after having practiced the border a bit more, I am personally doing some modifications, and, I feel that I should update it so that you have even better information. So yeah, I am working on the border right now. I started that on Tuesday. It's quite an easy border. It's just 5 stitches, and you knit it, I think the word is perpendicular, along your blanket. So you pick up a new stitch every time. This is what I've done so far, because otherwise you would have to pick up stitches all around. And while that may be easier, think of the cast off row, like I could not. There are so many times where I've had to undo a cast off, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm that would be like 1,000 stitches. That would be insane, because every square is like 40 stitches. We have 10 it would be more than 1,000 stitches. See, that's why I did it this way. But before, no, that's not how I want to start this sentence. In a few moments, I'm gonna take my over-the-shoulder camera. But before I then show you the border, we're gonna mend a sock first, because I put on some knit socks this morning and there's a little hole in there. So I'm just going to mend it, and I figured you might like to see. So, does anyone have any plans for Easter? How is Easter celebrated where you live? Because I'm seeing a lot of differences between the UK and the Netherlands, which is really funny. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last Tuesday, but in the Netherlands, so what we have most during Easter time is it's like tiny chocolate eggs filled with all kinds of flavors, like, you know, a normal kind of like bonbon filling. I don't know, it's called praline, I think. Don't even know what that would be in English. Anyway, some kind of chocolate mousse or hazelnut mousse, caramel, and you know, all kinds of flavors like banana, strawberry, of course white chocolate, dark chocolate, crispy, peanut, some like tompoes, some kind of Dutch pastry flavor, all kinds of flavors. And every flavor has its own colored wrapping. So, you know, the orange one is caramel or peanut butter. The blue one is milk chocolate, you know, all of that. But they don't have those here. Instead, they have huge chocolate eggs from all kinds of brands. So, of course, you have like 10 from Cadbury. And you have a Toblerone chocolate egg. You have a Lind chocolate egg. You have a Kit Kat chocolate egg, Malteser chocolate egg. And we bought some for family. Should I go and show you? Because I was, when I when I first saw them in the store, I was like, how big are those? I want those. Oops. So they have the really big eggs, but I haven't seen the smaller eggs yet. And I've only seen a couple of chocolate Easter bunnies. Mainly the one from Lind, you know, with the golden wrapping and the little bow. But yeah, not very many. Well, I see in the Netherlands it's like racks full of just chocolate bunnies. And yeah, and they have hot cross buns here, which I now remember I wanted to have for breakfast, but I forgot. Oh, you love the praline-filled little chocolate Easter eggs? Yes, me too. I'm going back to the Netherlands this weekend. Well, you know, for a week, but so I'll be there. I'll be arriving this weekend, so I will get my chocolate Easter eggs. and in the Netherlands, well, you know, I think all around the world you have like actual real eggs and then painted, right? But in the Netherlands, you can buy them painted in the store. And here, I haven't seen them yet, so you have to do it yourself. I also haven't seen any egg painting kits. You know, kids craft stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna take the box of souvenirs that I'm bringing home. Let's see. Mochi Mochi is originally from El Salvador. So usually Easter is celebrated differently depending on your religion. There's a procession of Jesus' crucifixion. We make colorful carpets made out of salt. Ooh. Then head to the beach, have some nice time, watch fireworks, eat with family. For me, it was so new to have egg hunts and how in Europe is celebrated in comparison to Latin America. Yeah, I mean, it is weird, isn't it? Associating like the rebirth of Jesus with eggs and bunnies, and yeah. Yeah, I think it has more to do with, you know, the current seasons, because, you know, in the current season we see baby bunnies, baby lambs, flowers are starting to come out, birds are laying eggs. I think it has more to do with that, like what we are seeing around us at this time, than the actual story. Yeah. So this might be the broken one. I'm not sure. I did drop it, but it might not be broken. So you have huge boxes, and so hit myself. So it has one large egg and one chocolate bar in there. Here as well, one egg and one chocolate bar. So I'm assuming the bar is in the egg. But yeah, as one of you said, you can break them and then share them, which I think is a lot of fun. And I've heard that you should like unwrap them, or maybe keep them wrapped and then smash them. So yeah. So we have those. We have Terry's chocolate orange. This is a focus. The chocolate orange, you see that a lot around Christmas time, and so it's chocolate with orange flavor. And here they have little mini eggs inside. So it's one egg and one little bag of mini eggs. The Malteser, one big egg, one bar. So yeah, it's that seems to be the general content. Of course, we have Cadbury mini eggs, which again is a large egg and then a bag of mini eggs. I think we do have these mini eggs in the Netherlands. They're not from Cadbury, but I do, like, I see them and I instantly know what they taste like. I think I've had them before, and then the outside is kind of like chalky, right? Yeah. Oh, this is cute as well. So you know we have those little fluffy chickens, like as decoration. Here they have little lambs as well. And black ones. They're so cute. Yeah, so cute. Those big eggs, yeah, they look amazing. Natasha says the eggs and Easter bunny come from the pagan celebration of Oster, aka Easter. The eggs stand for fertility and birth. Oh, that kind of makes sense. And the bunny stands for mating. Oh yeah. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? And of course, Cadbury cream eggs. I'm bringing these for my friend Charlie, who's pregnant right now and has lots of cravings. But she's originally from the UK, so she had a real craving for this. So I'm bringing her 2 boxes. And I have some Easter crackers. So I did not know what crackers were. I think it's just a UK thing. And it's usually not an Easter thing. It is a Christmas thing, where you get these candy-shaped things made out of paper, and you and another person, you pull on each end, and there is a trekbommetje, like a little bomb. I should not have said that word on YouTube. So you pull, there's a little bang, and inside there's some gifts, and there are in each of them is one of these finger puppets. Look, it does say Christmas crackers. Yeah, it's not a Christmas cracker, but okay. I heard something. I think it might be the mail. A cookie explosion. I'm gonna Google that and then say if that's what it is. But it's usually filled with a paper hat, a joke, and I don't know. Just silly things. Cookie... What was it? Cookie explosion. I'm learning so many new things. Cookie explosion. I'm not sure. Okay. I think my search results might be a little off because I'm just seeing exploding cookies. But there's a little strip in the inside of the cracker that runs all the way through, and in the middle there's like this part where it can break, and when it breaks it kind of smells like when you light a match and then blow it out. And there's a little bang. So yeah, I thought they were cute. I'm bringing them just so when we have crackers here that my family knows what we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm bringing some other bits and bobs, but yeah. My sister-in-law was asking, like, oh, can you bring me crumpets? Which is like this UK breakfast pastry. It's kind of like a really fatty piece of toast, because you know when you touch it, it feels kind of greasy, and you're supposed to like put it in the like a bread toaster, and then you put butter on it. Yeah, crumpets with butter. Your family is going to have a UK Dutch Easter. Yes. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this because I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. And what else? Oh, they have lots more different eggs here. Well, I suppose not actually, but yeah. I mean, in terms of real eggs, I have a friend who has ducks and turkeys. So I'm bringing home some duck and turkey eggs. So that'll be exciting because they're way bigger. Like you crack them and the yolk is like twice as big. Um, yeah, I have them all the time. Oh, the crumpets, getting them from an English store over here. Like my mincemeat pastries and such. Oh yeah, mincemeat. Yeah, they do that a lot here. I was very confused when it wasn't actually meat. um, so yeah, and somehow I thought they would be minty. I guess, you know, hearing mint, and I thought, meat with mint. Well, I suppose they do lamb with mint sauce. So I thought, okay, that must be it. And here it's just like, you know, a fruit, a cupcake with fruit inside. But yeah, we're having the best time just yeah, just comparing the different traditions. And yeah, hot cross buns, so I've bought them, but I still need to try, still need to taste them. Right, camera. Do. Yes. Oh, it's reversed again. That's strange. Yeah. It's probably because I had to reverse it last time as well. Hey, mamoetje. Hello. Just a moment. Yep. Hey, Momo, what's this? Hey, Momo. No, you can go there. Yeah. Right. So let's start with some darning. Darn it. Still quite a small hole, so I have to, yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, but talking about you have it in English store, I need a Dutch store over here. I need cheese, hagelslag, stroop, peanut butter. The peanut butter here is terrible. Terrible. Wait, let's... There. And weirdly enough, they seem to not have any bags of unsalted peanuts. Or at least, you know, I've seen them, but they're like super expensive, and they're like in the bio part of the supermarket. And I don't mean the bio peanuts, I just mean regular peanuts that I can smash together to make satay. But they only have salted peanuts here, and I don't always want salted peanuts. Yeah, drop, yeah. But they do have some licorice here. And funnily enough, they do have the Engelse drop, the English licorice. Okay, so should we mend this color or this color? You tell me. I'll do a little poll. Poll. Mend with green left. Momo! That's the carpet. Blue right. Yeah, we're taking a box back of hagelslag and all of those things. Powdered sugar, poedersuiker, yeah. And I did find my coffee milk here. Coffee milk. It's evaporated milk. I put that in my tea, which may sound disgusting, but it's really good. Yeah, Mamachi, what is it? Oh, yeah. Come here. Yeah. Poedersuiker. Yeah, I have made it, but I only have a staff mixer because I think that it's made from normal sugar and baking powder, baking soda. So I have made it, but I should get a proper, a good kitchen machine. Oh, I go for the Asian supermarkets, Turkish ones. Which ones do you mean? Like, I mean, which products do you get there? Because, I mean, I make Asian dishes all the time, so I was really happy to have an Asian supermarket here. That's quite good. They have the dumpling wrappers and soy sauce, and yeah, but not ketchup. Ketchup is another one that I should get, because there's just so many Indonesian influences in the Netherlands that yeah, satay and ketchup, that's really what I miss most. They do have molasses paste here, molasses syrup, but it's much sweeter and thicker than ketchup, so I just add soy sauce to that. Oh, just normal sugar in the blender. Yeah, I don't have a blender, but that's a really good tip. Yeah. My grandma always used canned evaporated milk in her tea. It's so good! It's so good! I make the tea as strong as can be. That reminds me, I need to bring my English tea because I'm a tea snob now. So I make the tea as strong as can be, add some sweeteners, and then a dash of coffee milk. Yeah, evaporated milk. And oh, I feel like I'm just hearing the same song over and over. I'm listening to a different playlist than you are. I mean, it's shuffled differently for me. Same songs. Oh, they are better to get nuts and other spices at. Oh, you're right. Yeah, they do have a lot of Indian cuisine here. So yeah, lots of curry sauces and papadums and mango chutney. So that's really nice. Yeah. Lapsang. Oh. Oh, that's unlocking a memory. What's that again? Lapsang. Lapushan. Yeah. I think I had that. Lapushan. From Fujian. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Yeah, so I tend to just have PG tips here because it's really strong. And the tea bags are biodegradable because I'm not that good with loose leaf tea yet. Okay, oh my god, this is not helpful, guys. 45% and 55%. Okay, I'll go with the top one though. There's one vote extra for blue. Okay. And this is the same color that I'm using for the blanket border. Just need a little bit. And no, it was fine with either. But it was funny because I expected it to kind of be more, yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect it to be this down the middle. So if it's a bigger hole, I put like a toilet roll in there, or you know, when some embroidery yarns, they come on this really thick cone, which is kind of like, you know, a cardboard toilet roll or a kitchen roll, but like way thicker. So I tend to put that in there. I go in with the needle like miles away from the actual hole so that it's easier to weave in the end later, it doesn't get in the way. And then I duplicate stitch. It seems to just be one piece that has snapped here, so that's good. I'm gonna pull away the damaged bits later to make it a bit fluff free. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, okay, that's correct. Where are you? Hi, Charlie. Don't rewind this live stream, please. No, it's actually fine. I'm just showing some chocolate eggs. I spent all morning napping. I'm feeling groggy, so now I can. I really need to work properly for now. We're very happy we can keep each other company. Yay! Yay! And I can keep you motivated while you work. I always love to darn in a different color. Because I think it looks fun. And if you want to learn how to darn for real and, you know, learn lots of different methods, I have the tutorial series on my Patreon as well. It's called Darn It, the Masterclass. Now all you want to do is rewind, yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna take a look at the inside. And see if we can pull out some of the damaged bits. Need to do that with my right hand. And this is not something that you need to do, because actually leaving those in will make it more secure. But if you do remove them, it makes it look a little bit neater on the right side. Yeah, I don't need to cut them. Okay, I'm not gonna cut them, I'm just gonna pull them to the wrong side. Let's see how that looks. Okay, I still have a fuzzy bit here. There. Okay, I can trim this a little bit. Oh, still have to weave in the ends. And what I did at the beginning, makes it easier to pull out the threads now. Hi, Ivana. Yeah, I think it would be secure, like more secure. Just trimming it a little bit, because those those broken bits are also more difficult to unravel. There. There we go. Okay. Now on to... Oh, one more thing. I have blocked the baby blanket for my sister-in-law. It's so nice now. And it smells like the wool wash that I used. Yeah, I'm really liking it. And it's so squishy because of the garter stitch. And the wrong side, you see the color change. But I think that looks nice as well. Momo's pushing me out of my chair. Momo. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with that baby blanket. And it was really easy and fun to make as well. And yes, I have written up all of my notes, and it will be a pattern sometime after I get back from the holiday. There, and now we work on the border. I am halfway with the 4th square, and we have 10 squares in a row here. And for the top and bottom edge, it seems to be good to either knit 2, skip 1, or knit 3, skip 1. And with that I mean how many stitches to pick up at the border. So now I've done 3, for example, so I'm skipping 1 and then picking the next one. Oh, have a great weekend, Miranda. Thank you for being here. Natasha says, I'll be gifting mine this afternoon. Oh, have fun! That is one lucky teacher to receive the baby blanket. Did you say you made both of the baby blankets for this teacher? Then they're even more lucky, even luckier. Oops. Two, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she can use both of them. That's just very generous. Or did you say sorry? Maybe I didn't. Um, um, maybe I misunderstood that you made two, but you're gifting. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think it's always very generous to give handmade gifts. Hi, Doreen. Welcome. What happened? She'll be getting them both. Oh yeah, see, that's what I assumed, and then didn't know if I was right. The extra one is in the color of the baby room. Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, Lisa MR Lee Lice ASMR. Hello. Yeah, so for the rest of the day, I'll just be doing the last couple things I need to do for my holiday, packing and stuff, finishing some last bits. And then next week it'll already be April. And that means we've been here for 5 months. Oh, I did also have some teeny tiny bit of yarn left from the striped baby blanket. So I'm now making a little baby hat. And I figured it would be good to make something separate out of the same yarn, because then if they want to wash the baby blanket, I'm gonna tell them to test wash the hat first. And if that works, then they know they can wash the baby blanket at the same temperature or same setting. Because that's what I tend to do when I have a new sweater, for example. Like I finished a new sweater, and the first time I want to wash it, I put the gauge swatch in the wash first and then see if it works. I'm very happy with my current washing machine because in addition to the 30°C setting, it also has a setting without temperature. So meaning it just takes the water as it is. It doesn't heat up the water. And that turned out great for my woolly sweaters. And my wool sweaters, oh, they dry so much more quickly than my cotton and other store-bought sweaters. So that's really nice. Just, you know, let it dry on the rack, and then it's dry before the end of the day. Okay, I'm starting a square here. Let's see, 11. Okay, 11, 11. That's easy. Thank you for being here, Hedwig. Those darn appointments. Have a happy Easter. See you next time. Charlie says, my cotton tops always end up being a bit smelly when I wash them. Yeah, here as well. So before we moved, we thought we would have a dryer, but we don't. So it's a real challenge getting things to dry fast enough, because otherwise they have that old water smell, you know? So on a wash day, every piece of, oh, what's it called? Every radiator in the house, I always put stuff on there that's difficult to dry. And we do have a heated drying rack. So it's a fold out rack with like hollow pipes, and it you plug it in and it's heated. But you know, I can't really tell if it's working well, if it's better than putting it on a regular drying rack. Because I have the feeling that heating it up just has it stay clammy longer. So I don't know. But you know, soon it'll be a bit better weather here. We might be able to dry our laundry outside. it's usually quite difficult to to determine whether it's gonna stay dry, because it usually rains once every day, but it can be just, 2 p.m., 5-minute downpour, and then nothing for the rest of the day. So it's always a bit of a gamble. It was lovely weather for 36 hours last week, and I was so happy to dry a rack of laundry outside. Honestly, the things I get giddy about nowadays. Yeah, but drying laundry outside, it is one of those things that just like, it feels very nostalgic somehow. I mean, not somehow. I mean, I know that that's pretty much the only way to dry laundry before we had electricity and stuff. But yeah, it feels very nostalgic and very like cottage core. And yeah, I totally understand why that would make you happy. I loved the days as a kid when my mom would hang like bedding, so the bed sheets on the outside. You know, the circular drying rack, like the windmill type that you have outside, and then to play hide and seek between the drying bed sheets was just really fun. Okay, I'm 7 minutes in. Not sure if I want to know how long this will take to finish. Darn yarn. Carmen, which is your favorite yarn for socks? Um, well, I suppose it is Scapius Metropolis, but it's kind of my favorite for for everything at the moment. So I'm kind of fearing like I'm sounding like a broken record. But you know, it is your classic sock blend: 75% merino, 25% nylon, 400 meters per 100 grams. That just seems to work really well. But I do like to try out just different yarns every once in a while. I've had this yarn in my stash that is made specifically for socks, but instead of nylon it has seaweed, and that just it seems so fun to me. So seaweed also has this kind of like very strong properties, so so it's a wool seaweed blend. But yeah, I use all kinds of yarns for socks, but I usually do stick with 75% merino, 25% nylon, or some other fiber that makes it sturdy. Because I know they don't have the Scapius yarns everywhere. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have a follow-up question. I think in terms of like categories of yarn, I think I like self-striping yarn the most for socks. Okay, I'm at the end of this square. How much time? Okay, I started at 11:11. It's 11. It just turned 11:28, so that is 17 minutes per square. That's all right. That's all right. I do not want to calculate how much longer until the end of the blanket, but 17 minutes. I do want to note that down somewhere. Okay. I never use any self-striping yarn. Oh, maybe that will be my next project. Yeah, it's so fun. It's really so fun because the self-striping effect just adds a lot of motivation. You'll think, oh, I'll just knit another stripe. I'll just knit another stripe. I'll just knit another stripe. And then it's it's hours later. So it's just very entertaining to knit. It sounds silly, but it's totally true. Natasha says, looks neat and tidy. Thank you. Yeah, I do love how this border looks. I'm doing this in moss stitch because that tends to lie flat even without blocking, and I figured that would be the nicest, you know, the nicest kind of border to do. And I didn't want to do too much because obviously the colorwork squares are the star of the show. blanket is constantly trying to slide off the table. I'm just gonna put a weight on it. There. That's probably fine. Oh, doesn't this look nice? This color palette right here. Okay, let's see. I finished another one. It was 42. And I started at 28. So that means 14 minutes. I also did one in 17 minutes. Okay. Just for whenever I get the courage to calculate how much time this project takes. Which I'm sure some of my non-knitter family will ask me this weekend. Isn't it always the number one question that non-knitters or crocheters ask you? Like, oh, so how long does it take to, I don't know, knit this sweater, crochet this blanket? And I'm always like, I don't know, I'm not timing myself. So usually I say like, you know, whatever amount it took from start to finish, you know, maybe like 3 months or something. And then they're like, what? 3 months? That is such a long time. And I'm like, no, well, you know, it's 2 hours in the evening every other day while watching TV. Really doesn't feel like a long time. Happy Easter, Ivana. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Yeah, I think I can be here until 12, so that's about like 15 more minutes. And then I really have to start packing for tomorrow. I have already decided which craft projects to take, so that's about half of the packing packing dilemmas. That's always what takes me longest when I'm packing, deciding which craft project to take. Natasha says, my blankets are wrapped up, card is written, they're in a bag, hanging from the doorknob, so I won't forget to bring them to school in an hour. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited for you. It's always just so fun to actually then gift the item that you've been working on. I think giving gifts is a lot more fun than receiving gifts sometimes, just because, yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to gift my blanket this weekend as well. The baby isn't due until like May, but I'm not going to be seeing my sister-in-law between Easter and when she gives birth. And I really wanted to give the blanket in person, so I get to give it already. Okay, almost at the end of this square, and then I'm gonna call it a day for the live stream. I've done quite a bit, so that's nice. All right. Let's see. I started out halfway across this one, and now I did 1, 2, 3, so 3.5 squares on stream. Yay! Oh, it does look really nice. Yeah, it looks much better than the unfinished edges, which is just kind of rolling over. Before I put the squares together, I thought this blanket might be able to go without a border. That's why it took so long for me to design it. But yeah, it really does look better. I'm very used to crochet square blankets, and because whenever I knitted blankets, I would knit the whole row in one go, so there wouldn't be any joining of parts, and I forgot that that would not look very finished. So yeah, there we have it. All right, I desperately need to do some packing for my trip. Make sure that I don't forget anything, triple check everything, make sure I have the boat tickets and my passport and the UK sticker or a magnet to put on the back of the car, because our registration plate here on the car does not have the country code. So all of those things. Had to make sure that our cat still had the proper vaccinations because she's traveling with us, and all of those things. So this afternoon I'm gonna finish all of that so that we can go on our trip tomorrow. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Chris says, Happy Easter, enjoy your time with the family. Thank you. Enjoy your time with family and friends. Yeah. Have the best Easter, everyone, if you're celebrating. If you're not celebrating, just have a lovely weekend. And yeah, so I won't be doing any live streams next week, but I will be back the following weekend. So the week after, I'll be back with 2 live streams a week. I almost yawned, on Tuesday and on Thursday. Have a lovely Easter. Yeah, see you next week. I'm so looking forward to it. Okay, thank you all so much. And I'd love to see you next time. All right, bye-bye.